Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peyton if you guys are new here. Welcome to my very, I feel like I haven't vlogged in literally forever, and this vlog is very much kind of all over the place. It kind of takes place over the course of 2.5 weeks, honestly, just because a lot has been going on. So as you'll see by the title, we're graduated, and this vlog basically contains me taking the PACKRAT, which is an exam that kind of gives you an indication of how you'll score on the PANCE, which is my certification exam as a PA school student, soon to be official PA, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I took that. We did our grad pictures. I had my very last shift. I graduated and walked the stage. I had a little kind of grad party at my parents' house, and then prepped and took the PANCE. So it's a very kind of chatty vlog, lots of change going on, so I kind of talked to you guys about that. But I did just want to document kind of the last few weeks of PA school and talk about kind of how I was feeling and how things were going as it went. So we're starting off. The first part of the vlog was me right after the PACKRAT and right before taking grad pics. I don't have a tripod, so you guys are sitting on a very makeshift situation right now. But we're in Christian's, we're at his apartment because I don't have an apartment in Lansing right now. Soon, but not yet. And PACKRAT went really well. Basically, we were given a score. If you scored 150 or above, you're sitting nice and easy for the PANCE, and I scored higher than that actually. So I'm very excited because also I have not done a lot of prep yet. I had my EOR a week and a half ago, so I prepped for that. And then looked at did maybe an hour of prep over the last 2 days. So now I'm gonna just really grind, and I can talk about how I'll study for the PANCE in a different video, but I feel like it's not something where I'm whoa, I have a lot of work to do. But so I'm in a good place now, and hopefully the studying will just more so guarantee the fact that I pass. But anyways, so we're doing grad pics today. I feel like I haven't explained much about that, and I don't know where to put you guys. It's gonna be scrubs as one outfit, and then our actual graduation get up as another outfit. And we're just doing these, we graduate in a week and a half, so just kind of a little early pic. So I'm gonna do my makeup, and I think I'll do a full kind of discussion about how I feel about graduation. I feel right now, I kind of said today, I'm not fully processing the fact, basically because this vlog, I had my last shift tonight. I had my last time on campus just then, so I'm saying it all, but I'm not feeling wow, this is really the end, because to be honest, I don't think I'll feel fully it's the end until the PANCE is done, which that's in 2.5 weeks.
Hey, cameras.
Yep. Cheers. Oh! Oh. We did the grad pics. They turned out so beautiful, so fun. Follow me on Instagram because I did post a little carousel of my grad pics, and I will be posting soon where I'm working, so Instagram right here. And then up next is me walking the stage, and then kind of chatting to you guys the day after about how I was feeling at the time, aka very emotional.
Peyton Elizabeth Fowler.
So if it looks like I just got done crying, I did, because I'm highly emotional this weekend for so many reasons. Obviously graduating is just a really big deal, and it's kind of finally settling in on how much life is gonna change. Also just kind of not only my life, but all my friends. Some of my friends are moving, and then it's just when am I gonna see them again. Also change in my family because, and I think like that's the reason why I just cried, because my brother and his wife and Charlie, my nephew, who I'm like literally obsessed with, they leave on Monday. So tonight's kind of gonna be like the last little bit of time we spend with them, and it's just so hard every single summer when they leave and go back home. So that's kind of the cause of my current tears. Also, like me and Christian are moving in together this week, which is a big change. So like officially moving out of my parents' home. It's gonna be sad. My sister goes back to Pittsburgh because that's where she's in school tomorrow. So there's just like a lot going on. Just a bit emotional this weekend, but also so excited and so happy. So yeah, yesterday we graduated. It was the first class of MSU PA students graduating. If I haven't mentioned that on my channel in a while, but we are Michigan State's first PA class. So it was kind of like a historical moment and was their first time hosting a graduation ceremony for the PAs. So that was really fun. I was really happy because Charlie came, my brother, sister-in-law, mom and dad were there, Christian was there. So the reason I honestly did want to film more yesterday, but my brother, sister-in-law, and Charlie actually came to Christian's apartment where I got ready so that Charlie could nap. So he was literally napping in this closet and I was getting ready, so there was no way for me to really talk about it. And it was also just like a day that I kind of wanted to enjoy and not have to worry about filming. But Christian did film me walk across the stage, so shout out to him. It was like maybe a 2-hour thing total. Like the ceremony was maybe an hour, hour 15, and then we had cake and refreshments after with everybody, took some pictures, that sort of thing. And then my family and I chose not to do like any sort of dinner or anything yesterday because we're gonna have a little party today. So it's a little backyard party. So Christian and I, we actually did get like lunch with my parents and my sister, but it was very informal and just a quick stop. Christian and I went to my friend Paige's boyfriend's house, and then we all went out, like all my friends, as a class last night, which was probably like one of my favorite nights of PA school just because we were all so excited. We had everybody's like boyfriend or significant other or friends there, so like everybody was just in the mood to celebrate, and it was genuinely so fun. We ended up at my friend Paige's boyfriend's house swimming in the pool, so that was just so much fun. And yeah, this morning we've just been chilling, and like I said, we're getting ready to head back to my parents' house. And I will actually stay at my parents' house for the next few days because I really need to study for the PANCE. I take the PANCE on Friday, so that's like really coming up, so I need to get it together. I have been studying, but nowhere near as much as I should. So but yeah, I am honestly very excited to kind of get life back on track once I move to this area officially this week. I just feel like I've been all over the place. And I am going to try to do separate moving vlogs, telling you guys all about kind of like, well, first of all, showing you guys the things that we've bought, doing some hauls, showing you the space, that sort of stuff. It's just, it's like hard because I really do need to focus on the PANCE right now. So when I'll be filming that stuff, I don't know. So I do want to say, so many of you commented on my Instagram post or DM'd me, and I just want to say how much that means to me. It literally made my day. I felt so, I think that's also why I'm like so emotional, is I just feel so loved and supported. So yeah, thank you guys for being so sweet. I'm gonna do like a full life update video once I pass the PANCE and tell you guys what's going on, where I'm working, that sort of stuff. And I think in that video I'll also chat about kind of where I think things will go in terms of YouTube, get your opinion on some things, because like I said, there's just so much changing, and a lot of it I feel like is kind of unknown right now. That is it. I'm gonna finish getting ready, and I will see you guys at my little backyard graduation party. I'm so excited. The party my parents threw for me was so lovely. We basically ate a bunch of food, played a bunch of games, and just hung out. It was probably like a 6-hour party in total, so that was so fun. It was so fun that I did not take a singular photo other than the photo of like the spread they made on the table, but like not a single picture with anybody, which is very unlike me, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get anything, but at the same time I have the memories. So that was really fun. So now we fast forward to the next week when I begin studying, well, continue studying and talking about my PANCE experience. It is the day before the PANCE, and we are heading to study with my friend Lindsay. Fun fact, I actually think I'm getting a cold. that Christian's roommate gave to me. He gave to Christian, then Christian gave to me, I should say. I'm just feeling run down. We're in the midst of moving. Just crazy week. But I've been grinding for the PANCE, and this is kind of my last hurrah right now to go study with my friend for about 3.5 hours is my goal. Maybe do like 2 more hours tonight. I feel as though you're never gonna feel ready for the PANCE, like ever. You know, we've done our best and that's all you can do. Guys, I'm literally on my cloud couch, obsessed with this couch, about to do my last hurrah of studying for like an hour and a half till 9 o'clock. I feel like it's important for me to wind down tonight, watch a show with Christian, like have a normal evening. There's no point in cramming for the PANCE, like that, it doesn't work like that. So that's what I'm gonna do with my night. Basically, my friend made a huge document with everything, and I'm gonna go through the sections that I've kind of skipped a little bit about, which is endo, heme, MSK, and HENT. We're just gonna do some last minute studying. I really hope in this video, obviously you guys will not hear about my score, but I just really hope that I pass, because good lord, this is a lot of work. Today is the day I'm off to take the PANCE. So incredibly anxious. Yeah, I'll share. I'm of course like, I need to leave now, but I will share when I get home, A, how I felt about it, and B, kind of what I did the morning of to prepare. I will say I am in the 11 a.m. time slot. All my other friends are in the 8 a.m. I am very happy I'm in the 11 a.m. because I got to have a very calm, peaceful morning while being fully rested. Had my coffee, had a nice breakfast, all of which I don't think I would have been able to do if I went at 8 a.m. just because I can never eat that early. I'm always nauseous in the morning. So anyways, that's just my little thing. I actually didn't even know I chose the 11 a.m. So I just feel like I got lucky with that. So, but then again, they're gonna finish early and obviously I'll still be grinding in there. I'm so nervous I could literally puke. Back home, the PANCE is done. I actually got to start a little bit early. So my start time was 11, but I got there at like, they recommended half an hour beforehand, so I got there at like 10:25, and then they just checked me in and I started right at 10:40. So I actually started a little bit early, and then I got out at 4. So I wanted to give some info about A, how I prepped for it, and B, how it went. So we'll start with the prep. So you guys, I don't even know if I filmed actually. I know I did back in July. We took the end of curriculum exam, which is an exam like that we have to pass for the program, but it's everything you need to know. So I did a lot of prep for that exam, and then in mid-August I took the PACKRAT, which you don't need to necessarily pass, but it's just a good indicator of how you'll do on the PANCE. So I took that mid-August, and once again did some prep before that as well. So that's part of the reason why I scheduled my PANCE so early, like just a week after graduating, is because I had done so much prep like for the end of curriculum exam, for the PACKRAT, and I was just like, let me just do like 2 more weeks of studying and then take this dang thing and have it be over. Basically for the PANCE specifically, I did about 2 weeks of studying. The first week I would do about like 3 hours a day, I would say on average is what I would do. On one of the days, like let's say I was doing dermatology, I would study it for 2 hours using PANCE Prep Pearls. So I would go through each disease process, the patho for it, the risk vectors for it, how it presents, how you diagnose, and how you treat it, and type it on a little Word document. And then the last hour of those 3 hours I would test myself on Roche Review. There are so many PANCE questions on Roche Review. I got through about like literally half of them. I wasn't able to get through all of them. That's what I did for the first week, and then the second week, so the week leading up to the PANCE, I would say I did 5 to 6 hours of studying a day. Same exact sort of thing for each category. I would make sure I went through everything in the PANCE Prep Pearls book and then quiz myself with Roche Review afterwards. So that's what I did to study. Once again, I don't know my score, so I don't know if this was good or bad. What I have heard is that UWorld, which I know nothing about, but I've heard that's more like the questions you're gonna get on the PANCE versus Roche Review. I'm not necessarily gonna recommend, because you have to pay for both Roche Review and UWorld, and it's expensive, so I'm not going to necessarily recommend UWorld, but that's just what I've heard from people if you're debating between the two. And I guess we'll find out if I passed and if Roche Review is sufficient enough, or if I wish I had bought another studying material. So let me talk about last night and this morning, because I feel like it's very important and I kind of screwed up. Last night I stopped studying around 9, and I think that was way too late for me to stop studying. Now mind you, I didn't need to get up really till like 8:30 today, but I should have had a more relaxing nighttime routine, because what I did is I stopped studying, and then Christian and I Oh my gosh, this is like gonna sound so stupid, but we watched, and if you know, you know, the Love Island movie night, which is the most like intense night of Love Island. It's when they like, I'm not even gonna explain it. If you know, you know. So like watching it, like it gets you like as a viewer like worked up. So when I tried to go to bed at like 11, I was not tired. So I really wish I had had a more peaceful night routine, and that's honestly, in my opinion, kind of obvious. I don't know what I was doing, because then I was not able to fall asleep till about 1:15 because I kept getting anxious about the fact that I wasn't falling asleep. It was one of those things. But I did fall asleep about 1:15, and then I woke up at like 8:15, so I got about 7 hours of sleep, which is fine. But just a tip, especially if you're taking an early exam, like my friends who had to get up at like 6 a.m. today to take their 8 a.m. exam, I think they all probably did a good job at having just a winding, calming routine, because you're going to be anxious no matter what, so you better set yourself up for success the best way you can. And watching Love Island movie night was not the move. Anyways, and then this morning I woke up at 8:15, like I said. Until about 9, I just did some last minute like document review. Not sure if that helped me or not. I don't think it was necessary. And then from 9 till about 10:15 before I left, I just relaxed. I had a coffee, was on my phone, talked to Christian. He made me breakfast. I had 2 eggs and some strawberries and half a piece of toast just because I didn't want to be too full, and I feel like that was the perfect amount for me to eat. We'll just really quickly talk about the exam itself. So it is 5 sections of 60 questions. You get there, they log you in. It's actually a really easy, seamless process, and then you can start, and they give you 60 minutes, and then at the end of that you essentially, the way they did it, which I thought was interesting, is they gave you 45 minutes total the entire exam of break time. So after that first chunk was done, I technically could have taken a break for 45 minutes, but then I wouldn't have been able to take a break at all the next 2. So I kind of stuck to what we did in school, which was just 10-minute breaks. So I did the first and second section straight through, then I took a 10-minute break, did the third section, then I took another 10-minute break, and then I did the 4th and 5th section. Yeah, obviously I can't really talk about what was asked, but I will say it felt pretty similar to the PACKRAT and the EOC. I do feel like EORs are easier in my personal opinion, but it was one of those things where I feel like it always happens. So many questions, I'm like, 2 of the answers seem right, debating between the 2. Who knows if I got them right, and you just never leave it feeling like you did great like at all. So anyways, now I wait about a week for scores, and that is that for this video. I know it was very chaotic jumping around, but thank you so much for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe for this next chapter of life. I'm going to be announcing soon my work plans, as well as taking you guys through lots of moving vlogs, because I'm now in my new apartment. And yeah, just enjoying life as an official PA. Hopefully. I shouldn't get my hopes up, but anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.